midnight oil again, working overtime.
I'm friends and alumni of St. Paul's Newman Center in Fargo, serving the campus of NDSU since 1928. One of the things that we've done here at the Newman Center is set up an endowment fund. The endowment fund, we just use the interest off from that fund to help us meet some of our expenses. It costs us about $225,000 a year to run the Newman Center. And so the endowment fund is something that we set up, and we're hoping that over time it's just going to grow and help us sustain the level of service that we offer to the campus right now. We have 36 Bible studies on the campus, and we've got a great bunch of programs to help the Newman Center students and the students of NDSU to come to know Christ and the reality of their faith during their college experience. So friends and alumni of the Newman Center, I'm asking each of you to donate 1 hour's worth of work per quarter to the endowment fund, which, for example, if you made $10 an hour, that could be $10 a quarter or $40 a year. And there's a whole host of different people who have supported the Newman Center and the endowment fund and help it grow to where it's at today. A number of different people have come up with different ideas about how to help the endowment fund grow, and one of those people is my mom, and she loves the Newman Center, especially the impact it had on my life when I went to college here back in the 80s, and was shocked to see me discern a call to the priesthood through my experience here at the Newman Center. So she just loves the Newman Center. She loves the students here, and one of the things that she's done is she's decided to make mittens. And here's a pair of the mittens that my mom has made. So anybody that makes a contribution to the endowment fund while they last can get a pair of my mother's handmade mittens. They're wool, felted, handmade mittens. I have a pair myself, and they keep your hands really warm, especially when it gets cold out. So if you're an alumni of the Newman Center and you want a pair, we're asking for a $100 contribution to the endowment fund for a pair of the mittens. However, if you're a student and you don't have a lot of money, my mom doesn't want you to be walking around the campus with cold hands. So if you're a student here at NDSU and you need a pair of mittens, my mom will let you have a pair of these mittens for just a $35 contribution to the endowment fund. So you can read more about the endowment fund on the webpage that you're currently logged on. It's current balance, and you can also just donate right online. All you got to do is just click where it says donate here, and you can use a credit card or check or anything. That thing will take anything. So, and it's secure, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you want a pair of mittens, just log on, make your online donation, and send me an email of which pair of mittens you'd like. And once we get confirmation of your donation, we'll send them out to you. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your interest in the Newman Center, and please know my prayers for you and your family, and we thank you for your continued support.
2 years ago, my sister gave me this idea to make these felted wool mittens, and so now I make them for the Newman Center, and I make them with great love. Even Xavier likes them.
He looks like he's pooping.
Send it on video.
Small donation to the endowment fund for the Newman Center. You too can be the proud owner of a pair of these gorgeous mittens.
Hello, I'm Sarah Champa, and I'm a second-year vocal music major. But in all seriousness, Fargo winters are cold, so don't go outside without a pair of Ma Chaney mittens. They're great.
Hi, I'm Sarah Naden from Braddock, North Dakota. I'm currently a sophomore here at NDSU. I decided to get a pair of Ma Chaney's mittens because last winter while I was here, it was a really bad winter, very cold, and needed something to make my hands keep my hands warm. So I decided to get a pair of these Ma Chaney mittens, and they were great to keep my hands warm. They're so like warm and fuzzy, and it feels like some days I'm at home because they're so nice.
Back in high school, they used to call me Cougar. But ever since Ma Chaney gave me these, now they call me Mr. Mittens.
Hi folks, the wood is harvested, there's venison in the freezer. Winter's coming. It's time to buy a pair of Ma Chaney's mittens. Nothing will keep you warmer.
Ma Chaney's mittens warm my hands, just like Becca's love warms my heart.
I waited for months to get my Ma Chaney mittens, and when I finally got them, I was glad it was -40 out, so I had an excuse to wear them.
Oh, hi there. I'm just here to promote these lovely Ma Chaney mittens. Now, there's been a time when I was out on the streets and didn't have much warm hands, but then the Ma Chaney mittens came along, and since that time, I've never really looked back. People like them, they give me compliments on them, say, hey, you look pretty. And I say, yeah, I know. So, if there's one thing I'm for, it's Ma Chaney mittens, all the way.
Ma Chaney mittens. I love my Ma Chaney mittens. Keep my hands warm in the winter, these cold Fargo winters.
Oh, hey, didn't know you guys were here. I knew winter's coming when we started cutting all this wood. The leaves began to fall. We're out cutting up the deer meat and stuff. Fall's here. Winter's coming around the corner. Might be a good time for you to pick up a pair of these Ma Chaney mittens. These mittens will keep you warm. They're handmade, felted, wool. Doesn't matter how cold it gets. They keep your hands nice and warm. Out here in the chilly North Country, up here in the hinterland. These mittens will keep your hands nice and warm. Whether it's 40 below or 20 above, you're going to want it to be 20 below just so you can wear your Ma Chaney mittens. With just a small donation to our endowment fund, these Ma Chaney mittens could be yours.